Yeah, my family and I had a month to discuss this and talk about last year and the 6 years we've had here and what a great run it's been. And we decided to leave it and move on to other things. And I've been at coaching for 24, 25 years, a long time, and just turned 60. So unfortunately, I would have loved to have capped it off with an ECHL championship and reward the fans that way and go out that way. But it's just, I think this is the right time to do it.
What were some of the main factors that factored into the decision on your part?
Well, I think I want to spend more time with my family and more time doing the things I want to do. I've got a cottage up north, as you know, in Canada, and I want to spend more time up there and get my family up there and really have some fun with it and not be calling kids at all hours of the day and night trying to recruit them. So I think this will be a nice break for me.
10 years as the head coach of the Komets. What do you hope the legacy that you leave is?
Well, I hope the fans just remember me as a classy a guy with integrity and a guy who found success here in Fort Wayne and gave the fans everything he had and gave his players everything he had. And fortunately for me, my players responded 5 times out of 10 years, and we got 5 championships. And I think it's an unbelievable thing, those 5 championships. But I think when we look back in history, maybe 20 years from now, it's going to be even more special.
Yeah, being such a big part of the Komets' history and what a storied history it is like, you ever get the orange out of your blood?
I don't think so. I think I'll always bleed orange. This is the place I've had the most success. This is a place I'll always be remembered for, and it's just been a great run for me.
I think you got your head coaching start here in early 90s. What did it mean for them to give you your first start as a head coach in the game of hockey, and then what you were able to do throughout the course of the next 20+ years?
Well, I think, David Michael gave me an opportunity after buying the team from David Welker, who I coached for the previous year. And, that first year, I think we went to the finals against Peoria and had great success right off the bat. Didn't win, but got to the finals. And then, the 20 years since then, really, I got that championship against San Diego in '93. And then that springboarded me to the NHL, to Anaheim and San Jose, and 4 years in the National Hockey League, and then back to the American League and the CHL and the IHL and all through everybody, and then coming full circle back to Fort Wayne. So really, David Michael, gave me the opportunity to get to the National Hockey League, and that was my goal when I started coaching, and to achieve that at the time was great.
I know we talked to you a couple weeks ago, and you said you wanted to come back with a vengeance with this Komets team. What changed, and what are some of the thought processes that you went through from then until now?
Well, I think you take a look back at things, and and you talk to your family and get their thoughts, and my parents' thoughts, and people like that are close to me, and it just seemed that I've done everything I can here. I really have, and could we get another championship next year? Maybe, but I think it's time for somebody else to step into that role and make their own legacy here, like I did, and it's time for someone else, and it's time for me to have some fun with my family.
What's next?
Well, I think I'd like to keep my my fingers in hockey, and David Michael know I'm going to be around here, and we want to retire here. So anytime they need a mentor or they need some advice, I know they'll turn to me and call me, and maybe I can help them win another championship in a different capacity. All right.
Anything else you'd like to add?
Well, just that the fans of Fort Wayne are the greatest fans in hockey, and I want to make sure they know how much I appreciate their support, and the championships through the season, I hope, is a small repayment of their support for me.